All new this hour, we have an update on the soon-to-be vacant Six Flags. That site in Prince George's County. Councilmember Wala Blegay tells WS United will officially go up for sale next month, and she's here to give us more details on what's next for the site and to discuss some opportunities that might be on the table for the county. Good morning to you. Thank you very much for spending time with us this morning. So you've been talking about this the last time we talked to you when this first came out. Right. You were heading to Vegas to work out some deals. Where do things stand right now?
Well, we have been lucky to have a lot of interest. When when this first started, I didn't really know whether people were going to have interest. We had people calling, but the truth is the concepts that have come to us have been amazing. The Six Flags site is 500 acres. So what you realize is that the actual site of Six Flags, only 150 of those acres. Right. So what we're looking at is someone that's going to develop the entire thing.
So you want them to come in and get all of it?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. And what we want to create is a world almost like National Harbor, but with a different twist to it. Because that's the water, right? But we can get entertainment there. So what we've talked to, we have had some exciting ideas. People have come in with investors talking about bringing AI amusement park, resorts, you know, just like different concepts of film. And entertainment. So we've gotten them of those, and that falls in line with what we were thinking. What we did not want, and what I've been clear about, is that we were not interested in any type of housing development. We have plenty of space, and I know some people said, well, we can have a senior community. We have a senior community there right across the street, Cameron Grove. We have another senior community coming up around the corner. We have a lot of space that we can do housing. For that one, we want something regionally amusement park. So we were actually concerned of what Six Flags was thinking, because much like everyone else, they got an agent, CBRE, and there was some information that they put out there that could have indicated that you can do anything from housing to data centers. And we said, wait a minute.
Because it's kind of a regular sale, but it still has to be, because it's zoned a certain way, it still has to go through you guys for it to move forward.
So if you want to do housing there, you're going to have to do some rezoning. If you want to do a data center, you're going to have to do rezoning. Industrial zone, you're going to have to do rezoning. All of that comes through us. So when we met with Six Flags, the great thing about it is that they were in line. And that's what now this is the risk. They say they're in line. We'll see what happens next month. But what they told us is that we told them we want a park amusement entertainment. We want almost a whole city, like a National Harbor or something, but something that has an attraction, to really bring back the attraction of what we're losing with Six Flags, but more, because Six Flags was only used a couple months of the year. So what we want, something that we can have year round that will bring the economic tax dollars that we need. So they understood that, and frankly, I know we were heading to Vegas, and I thought at first Vegas would be a good fit, but the truth is Vegas is more for retail shopping centers. So when we got there, we had some people that brought some ideas, but the reality is that we're looking for big investors. And those people came to my office. So they have come with concepts. They want to know what we want to see, and that they're going to put a team together that can look at buying the whole thing. Now, the risk is it's a private sale. And Six Flags is going to put it up for sale, could do a call out of sale in August. So that's what they let us know. Now, what we said is that we're sending people that we're talking to them to say, please seriously consider these people, but they will be going with the best bid. And that is a risk, because that's a private sale, and everyone that does the private sale with them has to sign an NDA. So we really don't know. Once they go in that NDA, we can't talk to the person.
Now, on the downside of that, if they sign this NDA, and because you don't control that part of it, how does that play out? How would that potentially play out?
So it looks like Six Flags is going to pick the best offers and then start negotiating with them. At that point, what we did ask is that they would send the people our way so we can see what they're looking at. Because again, the risk that we have here with the private sale, people don't understand. You know, they were saying, oh, you know, maybe the county can come together and all this stuff. The reality is the county does not own the land. Six Flags own the land. So what Six Flags is doing is going to negotiate with people to actually see what their proposals are and also what money they're putting on table. But what we ask them is that put concept over money. You know, obviously it should line up, but we don't want to deal with someone. And I said, I would put it out there to your buyers. If they come with something that doesn't fit the plan, we're gonna give them a hard time. And we've done that in other places. Other people have to come back and say, what do you guys want? Because we want to get out of court. And to be honest, if you're going to be against what is best for the county, then you might have to go to court.
Right.
So we told them you don't want your people to waste money. So
Right.
tell them to come our way.
Talk first. Right.
Before they do. So they said that they can do that, and so we do think that. But what we are sure of, the people that are coming are very competitive, and they do have investors lined up. So what we're looking at is something that we do. I feel now more comfortable to let people know.
Right.
We will be looking at some sort of entertainment,
Gotcha.
amusement park / film there, and even sports has come up.
Gotcha.
But it's going to be something that has an entertainment value to it, and we feel more sure of that knowing some of the people who have interest.
Right. All right. Before I let you go, I got to talk about what's going on with this whole FBI building, because
Yes.
I know that it's supposed to go to Maryland. The rules say it's going to Maryland, but now we're hearing from the Trump administration, nope, it's going to stay here in D.C. That's a big to-do.
We're going to
Where
fight.
do you stand on this?
We're going to fight. That it is supposed to be in Prince George's County. It was slated to be in Prince George's County. We won the fight for it to be in Prince George's County, and when we talk with our governor, we're going to fight. I mean, it's not over. So
Right.
people said it's not over.
Okay.
And we feel it's unfortunate that the Trump administration is not keeping in line with what has already been legally given to us. But we're going to fight, and this fight is not over.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today. I know it's early in the morning. I know you always have a lot of work to do, so we appreciate you coming in and talking about those
Thank
very
you.
important topics. Keep us updated as we move along.
Will do.
Thank you.